Hey guys, welcome back to Dawn Rule 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're out for a brand new benchmark. It's the Callisto protocol for the PC. Now I'll tell you the specs in a second because I have to show you the settings real quick. I'm running at the ultra settings. We're doing 1080p at ultra using the DirectX 12 backend because it seems to work quite flawlessly on this here. This is borderless, but we are running at 1080p. Once again, this is the ultra settings, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to turn off film grain because who cares about film grain? And we're gonna move on with turn off FSR. We don't need it actually. This game is actually very optimized in a sense that I'll explain in a bit. But anyway, yeah, let's just load this here real quick. Let's load in my save, and we're gonna jump into this. There you go. I'm running on SSD as well, so everything boots in really fast. It works well. I'll explain everything I've just said to you in a second. But yeah, today we're running this on my Intel Core i3-10105 with the AMD RS Vega 56 8GB VRAM graphics card. I'm running with 16GB of DDR4 RAM and dual channel memory. And we're going to uncap the frame rate. Also, I'm going to add the average and 1% lows. And let's get into it here real quick. So, as you can see right now, it is performing quite well. On ultra settings are quite a bit demanding. It is pushing our system. We aren't going to maintain 60 FPS here, so we'll repeat this scenario multiple times. There's a lot going on, as you can see. There is a lot going on. You can play this game at 60 though. I just wanted to show you guys the settings real quick. High is the lowest we will need to go for this though. We won't go below high. But yeah, as you can see, it is running quite well. And it runs really good comparatively to where it was before when I tested this a year ago when it actually came out. This is kind of crazy how well this runs now comparatively. Let's swing on the next guy. Hey, where are you going? Come back over here. There you go. Thank you. Much appreciated. So as you can see with the frame time, that is because I'm running on the ultra settings once again. That is not a real thing that happens in the game. The ultra settings are a bit of an issue. I am starting to notice that now. I haven't tested on ultra fully. I actually changed some of the settings on ultra. But as you can see, that area there runs surprisingly well, but we are dipping below 60 FPS quite a lot. I wouldn't recommend ultra. We're going to try high, and then I'll show you my settings, my custom settings afterwards. But yeah, we're going to go down now. We're going to try the high preset. I won't change anything other than turning off. Once again, we'll turn off FSR. We don't need FSR for this. We're going to leave and then turn off film grain. That's it. And we're going to play on the high settings now. Once again, we're going to turn off that. We're going to start again. Because for this game, they didn't fix that one. The simple fact that you needed to simply go into the main menu to change the graphical options, which is kind of ridiculous for this game still. Why is that a thing? I don't know. So we're using over 6 gigs of VRAM just now. We aren't using that much, so we're going to uncap once again. Put in that, and wow. So from ultra to high is definitely an improvement. I do believe you need to cap the FPS. Unlimited messes with the frame times. Like if I cap this to 30, like look at this, I cap to 30, you see it's just this straight line. But when you have it unlimited, it kind of freaks out. That doesn't seem to have changed. But other than that, let's see if it maintains 60 even in a combat scenario. We're about to go up to the same amount of VRAM. Actually, we're using a bit more. We were using a bit more VRAM. But we are getting consistent over 60 FPS at all times. Oh damn, even though I hit him, he still hit me too. The goal here is to see if on the high settings will the game continuously hit over 60, and it seems like it will. That is nice that I got 2 hits in there. That was nice. So high settings seems like the way to go, but once again, you can do more. But at high settings, it does not seem like it's going. Once again, this game looks really good, by the way. This game looks really good for what it is. We're gonna test all of my benchmarks like this, but yeah, as you can see, the game runs at over 60 at all times on the high preset. No issues. We're using about 6.4 gigabytes of VRAM, 10 gigs of normal RAM. The game just runs, man. This game is without the Nuva now and everything. After all this time, I'm not getting any stutters either. Like I said, the frame times need work still, but for the most part, the game itself seems to be quite solid. Now we're gonna quit out once again and go to the custom settings real quick, which I normally do tend to use. We're gonna once again cap the frame rate, turn off that. We're gonna go here, and these are the settings I play. If you have a Vega or something like that, switch to Ultra real quick. Then obviously we'll go into everything. Turn off FSR once again. Turn off film grain. I turn off motion blur and depth of field as well as some surface scattering. I don't necessarily think we need it. I switch to FXAA as well. And I practically leave all these on the highest preset. But if you really wanted to, if you cap this frame rate, it will do a lot better. So I'm going to do 120. We're not going to get that, but you know. And we're just going to run into the game now. I think that these are the perfect settings for the game. Over a 60 FPS experience, and I can't complain. Now, will we get 60? Probably not. I don't know why I just said over 60. We definitely will drop. But once again, uncap, insert. Yeah, because those settings I just changed weren't necessarily the best. But I think this is fine for what it is, The average seems to be over 60 at this point in time. A lot of effects and stuff are still ongoing right now. Jacob looks good. His hair looks good. Everything looks good. I can't hit on this. This doesn't use more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM, so you'll be golden. In a combat scenario, though, we will dip below. So maybe the high preset is probably for the best. Maybe shadows get a bit too demanding on Ultra. I forgot I knew I was looking for him, dude. I forgot I was playing this game at like 30 FPS on Ultra, which is why I didn't care. But yeah, there's no FSR that's needed for this. This runs really well. You don't need FSR for this. I could probably even do 1440p or 4K and then use upscaling. But let's go over and let's continue on and see what happens. Unfortunately, once again, there is no changing the game settings here. You can only change the full screen or whatnot, but that's about it for this game. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. And then we move on. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and stick around for more epic content. This has been the Callisto protocol for the PC. It runs solidly at 1080p. On close to Ultra, maybe sometimes even... I would go with high though, and then bump up the texture quality and texture filtering. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the gameplay, at least this cutscene.
You. How the fuck did you get in here?
You think I got time for this shit? Okay, let me see if I got this straight. You crash here, and then this whole place goes to shit. Oh, 5, 2, 1. Look at me when I'm talking to you. What'd you do? Huh? You can tell me. Are you different? Are you special? Why'd the warden want you alive? I told you. This is my kingdom. It's all yours. Alas, I'm through. And so is Ferris.
What you mean?
He was there. Those things killed him.
You're harder than I thought. Just keep going now. I found a safe room up ahead.